Hello everybody and welcome to the Cypress Valley 250. It's the third race of Season 5 in the Copperhead Cup Series. So far this season, Jeff Gordon and Dale Earnhardt Jr. each have one win, and Jeff Gordon qualified up front for this race. He's starting on the pole. Alongside him on the front rows is Hendrick Motorsports teammate of Jimmie Johnson. We'll take a full look here at the starting lineup for the Cypress Valley 250. Dale Jr. starts this race in the 8th spot, so he has a little bit of work to do to get up front. And this is going to be a 10-lap race, 7 turns on this road course, and the pace car is heading onto pit road. We're ready to get race 3 underway. Green flag is out. We're racing in Cypress Valley. Johnson inches out in front, but here comes Jeff Gordon. Gordon's going to clear him off turn 2. Jimmie Johnson's going to clear Newman for second. Single file for the first 5 spots. Trouble further back. It's Kasey Kahne. Hard into the outside wall in turn 3. Let's take a look at the replay and see what happens. He's beside Brian Vickers. I don't think there was enough room between them as Kasey Kahne came up on Vickers just a little bit. Vickers did not give him any room right there. As Kasey Kahne goes hard into the wall, it looks like the number 9 Dodge is done for the day already. So an unfortunate outing for the Ray Evernham Motorsports car. As here we come to the choose cone. Jeff Gordon takes the inside, Jimmie Johnson to the outside. Just about everybody behind him goes to the inside except Ricky Rudd. Elliott Sadler picks the outside as well, and he'll gain several spots. And look at the passenger train on the bridge just beyond the back straightaway. While we have a second, let's take a look at some of the fantasy picks that you guys made for this race. Of course, if you want to participate in the fantasy competition, it's open to everyone. More info on that at the end of the race. Right now, the pace car is coming onto pit road, and the green flag is back in the air. Jimmie Johnson gets a great launch. Coming off turn 2, Jimmie Johnson's going to clear his teammate. New leader, it's the 48 Lowe's Chevrolet. The outside line worked out really well for Jimmie Johnson. It worked out well for Ricky Rudd and Elliott Sadler as well, as all 3 of them gained a ton of positions on that restart. This is Jimmie Johnson's first full-time season here in the Copperhead Cup Series, and he has yet to get his first win. He's looking to change that with a trip to victory lane here in the Cypress Valley 250. Halfway bonus points this time by. Jimmie Johnson's going to get 5 extra bonus points for leading at halfway. His teammate Jeff Gordon gets 4. Ricky Rudd, Elliott Sadler, and Ryan Newman also score some of the halfway bonus points. Within a few laps, Jimmie Johnson is going to catch up to the 17th place car of Robert Richardson. Lap traffic may be the deciding factor in today's race. Trouble in turn 1. Jeremy Mayfield spins. He comes across the track and collects Denny Hamlin. The yellow flag is out for the second time today. Let's take a look at the replay and see what happened. Kyle Busch is right behind Mayfield. I think Mayfield hit the brakes just a little bit before Kyle Busch did, and there was contact. Mayfield spins onto the access road, and he comes back across the track and collects Denny Hamlin. No major damage on either car. However, they both are on pit road to get fresh tires and repair a little bit of damage, but they should be able to continue. We're at the choose cone, and Jimmie Johnson takes the outside. Jeff Gordon to the inside. Ricky Rudd follows him on the inside as well. Elliott Sadler goes to the outside of his teammate Ricky Rudd. This is going to be a green-white checkered, by the way. It's overtime. The field will take the green with 2 laps to go. If the yellow flag waves before the white flag, then we will have another green-white checkered attempt. If the yellow flag waves after the white flag, then the race is over, and whoever was leading at the time of caution is the winner. The pace car is on pit road. Green flag back in the air. Jeff Gordon does not go. Jimmie Johnson gets out in front. Elliott Sadler takes second. Here comes Brian Vickers for third. Johnson is running away with the lead. Elliott Sadler trying to keep up. Does Elliott Sadler have anything for the 48 of Jimmie Johnson? White flag in the air. Next flag ends the race. Sadler catching up. He's on the bumper in turn 2. Johnson pulls away down the backstretch. There's a spinner. It's Robert Richardson. The yellow flag is out. Race is over. Jimmie Johnson is the winner. Let's take a look at the replay and see why the 28 car spun. Just a little bit of contact from Denny Hamlin in the braking zone. And the 28 spins around. Barely makes any contact with the outside wall, but it's right in front of the leaders. So that's going to give the easy win to Jimmie Johnson, the dominant car of the day, and Jimmie Johnson gets his first win here in the Copperhead Cup Series. Here are the official race results. Jeff Gordon was able to hang on to a 3rd place finish after he spun the tires on the last restart. Dale Earnhardt Jr. was quiet today. He finished this race in 11th place. He was the points leader coming into today. although now our new points leader is Jeff Gordon in the 24 car. Jeff Gordon is also the only driver to finish top 5 in all 3 races so far this season. Here's a look at the fantasy standings. The Goodwrench Cup Series and the Napa Cup Series were the only 2 to pick Jimmie Johnson for today's race. So congratulations to you guys. And here's a list of the drivers that you can pick from for race 4. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this race. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave your picks in the comments below for who's going to win the next race. And I'll see you guys in just a few weeks for the 4th race of Season 5 here in the Copperhead Cup Series.